Hello everyone, welcome in. My name's Laura. Thank you for being here. Just like the title says, this video will be showing my thrift haul from the Hand Me Ups thrift store, which is my favorite because they help children. That is actually the reason why I don't film there, is because I would not want to accidentally catch some of the children on camera. They are in the parking lot and they are also in the store sometimes helping out. So I will do my thrift hauls from home. Also, as in the title, I am going to be showing some friend mail, things that were sent to me, knowing that I was going to repurpose or upcycle them, which I've been doing since 1993, so 32 years now. Stay till the end, because I will be connecting this video with the finished product. You won't have to wait. You won't have to click off. You won't have to go anywhere, because at the end of the thrift haul and the friend mail, I'm going to show you what I have done to these items to upcycle or repurpose. They will be for sale Friday, October 17th. My sale starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. You're welcome to watch. The only people who will be able to participate in the chat are people who are subscribers for at least 24 hours prior to the start of the sale. So you would have to subscribe by Thursday, the 16th, before 6 p.m. Eastern time. The only reason I do that is to keep out the bots and the trolls. My subscribers are private, so and it's free to subscribe. I do not spam anybody. So please subscribe if you would like to participate. Thank you for understanding that. Okay, so I did find a handful of these Art Deco style. They're teaspoon size. Avalon is the pattern name. They still have their original shine. I just need to do a light polishing. I always leave the patina in the crevices, but those will be turned, my current plan, angels, and they will make their appearance at the Thankful for You sale. The third annual one is going to be in November. Now, I do sometimes change my mind about things. This is Interlude. It's a scalloped sugar spoon. So this will definitely be an angel, and the rest of the spoon will be turned into an As For a Crystal ornament. I also found some of these serving pieces. These will be turned into sun catchers. I also found these. This came with a set. I didn't buy these separately. They came in a set. And I feel like the best thing to do with these is to offer them for sale. This is like a turkey or roast carving set, and this I think is maybe a salad tosser. This is wood. They're very lightweight. These will also be for sale. Okay, so I found these very small, very lightweight pierced baskets. Beautiful floral on the handle. There's two of them. They're different shapes. Those will be sun catchers. These are small enough and lightweight enough they could also go on a Christmas tree. This pumpkin that is pierced, it is too large to hang for a sun catcher. It is a candle holder. I am going to just offer that as is to anyone. I also found this vintage silver plate napkin holder, a grape leaf motif, and ta-da, your napkins go right there. Okay. This also came in a set. This pattern is from 1950. I haven't polished it yet because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to ask you all. These are three very detailed sunflowers. The pattern name is April. This is a youth fork, a youth spoon. The only thing keeping me from turning these into rings, which these would make excellent spoon rings, is they are monogrammed with a W. Now, monograms do not bother me in the least. I have jewelry I wear all the time with monograms. I just put hand lotion on and get it all the way in. I couldn't wait to get to you. I would love to turn these into spoon rings. They're nice and thin and lightweight. They could be earrings, but the monogram would be upside down. If anybody, you're welcome at any time to say, I want those and I want them to be this, or I want them just the way they are. I'm going to leave that up to you all. Eventually, if I don't hear anything, I will do something. The mood just strikes. Okay. I also found this very large but lightweight metal two-tone butterfly. You have some chicken wire. It's very well done. They even use screws to keep it together, a way to hang it, which I'm going to add an actual fishing line hanger there. This will be turned into a sun catcher. And the two things I said I was going to do at the end of my sale, number one, get a new laptop, done. Fix the CO2 detector, done. Notice how quiet it is. I did that myself. I had to teach myself how to do it because it's hardwired. And the reason that made me think of that was this will fit into the laptop box perfectly. So if someone does want to get this as a sun catcher, I already have the box. I'm skipping over some friend mail, and I did a short video on these Henriksen Import frog salt and pepper shakers. The assistant told me that these are from the 1980s. To me, they look older than that, but I'm going to go with that. They have their original stoppers, but when I repurpose these into sun catchers, I'm going to use these stoppers because I do have to drill holes in there. If someone claims these, you will get it as a sun catcher and the original stopper should you ever want to restore it to its original state. Thrift store haul. Okay, these are candles. Glittery pine cone candles. They really are, they are unscented. I'm not detecting anything other than just a waxy candle smell. So maybe if you don't like scents, these might be a good option. These are just wonderful to set out. Really, you could set them out now all the way through the end of winter. I would say up to spring. I found a cardinal bell, excellent condition. Now, when they painted this, they missed a spot right in there. They glazed over it. It's not a chip. It's just a missed spot. I have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They will be sun catchers. Snowman sun catcher. This is my favorite size teapot for sun catchers. And this is an England genuine ironstone. Very sweet Victorian motif on this. These are smaller than your average teapot, larger than the minis. And then same size, a hammered aluminum, will not tarnish, teapot. Okay, well, I can always just say something is from the thrift. Now, some friend mail. A beautiful person we sometimes see in the chat sent me a bag of goodies. This is a mini watering can. She knows me from way back, so she knows what I'm going to do with this. This will be a sun catcher. This was friend mail from the farmer's market. This beautiful brass hook you could hang here. You could hang here. It's very sturdy. It has some weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I went and pulled out this screw so that if somebody does want to claim this, you can hang it up with that screw or hang it up however you want to. I have a mini hen on a nest that will be coming up just as is. See that little ornament back there? I'm incorporating some Christmas. This is not nearly all that's coming, y'all. Okay, so these came in the friend mail. These will be sun catchers. I know what this is, but I'm going to have to look it up to make sure I'm remembering correctly. This is a very specific serving piece. It's used for a very specific food type. it could be, actually, I think it's cake or casserole. I'm speaking and I don't want to. I want to get it right. Okay, and then these I pulled from inventory. These are huge, heavy. I can't bend them. They were too beautiful for a wind chime. I knew if I hung on to them someday, I would have the most perfect and thrilling way to use them. I'm so glad I did, because another in-person friend mail was this vintage glass chandelier part. Now the chandelier has 4 of these that I have in my hand, and then the middle part is shaped more like a globe. It's larger. I have all 5 parts. So I think if you've been with me before, you probably have a good idea what I'm going to do with all of this. But this one, you have no idea. So, and you won't have to wait long, because I'm going to end this. I'm going to start working and connect the 2 videos together. Hey, thanks you guys for watching. I really miss you. I really love you, and we will see you soon. Back. Did you miss me? For me, it was a long time, but for you guys, it was just a few minutes. Okay, so I finished nearly everything, but in Nebraska, the next 3 days are going to be clouds and rain, and I want to film my sun catchers while the sun is still out. The only thing I did not finish were these right here, and I will get those done. I think this is going to be a better video, reveal video in the sun. Okay, so let's start with this Avalon spoons from 1940. I made an Art Deco angel. Angel ornaments are $12. I also made a spoon ring. I can do those spoon rings will be $15. Probably sizes 7 all the way up to size 15. So because these were thrifted from the thrift store, I can do this spoon ring for $15. Okay, so these items will be brought to the sale as is. I did find out that this is a cake server or a lasagna server with a serrated edge. It is antique. This is just too thick. This was part of the friend mail. I can't drill through there, so I'm going to sell this just the way it is, or I'm going to offer it up anyway. We'll see if there are any takers. Okay, so these things still need to be finished. All right, so that sugar spoon has been turned into an angel. It was Orleans from 1964. So the angel is $12. And this is the rest of the sugar spoon. This ornament will be offered for $7. And we do have several surprises. This, I think this is probably like a Gorham. It's marked Gorham, silver plated. This is a greeting card holder. You can see that I've added a note card. You can even hang ornaments from it. And again, that next live sale is going to be coming up this Friday. Okay, so I kind of teased you all with these light fixtures. I have the 4 in the middle piece. I have cleaned everything. So let's see. Here we go. I will show it to you in this reveal. Ooh, don't do that. The spoon is held in there by the narrow opening, and we have a sun catcher. It resembles a bell, and these glass pieces have that etched diamond thumbprint pattern. I left the patina on there. So these, some of the one-of-a-kind things I have not priced yet. I like to do all my pricing at one time. I notice I price lower when I do that, which is good for you all. It is 25 inches long. Okay, so this spoon is ready to go. And this spoon is ready to go. Here's another little tease. This pattern is called Tiger Lily from 1901, Art Nouveau style. I'm trying to get you a really good shot of that. Yeah, this spoon does have a little damage to it, but it's perfect for this application. Just yesterday, since I filmed this, I acquired, how many pieces? Was it 6 or 8? Let's go with 6 just to be safe. In this pattern, this is a bucket list for me because I have never had these in the demitasse size. And you know what I love to do with demitasse? I love to make spoon rings. This pattern is just too thick for rings. I have never, I knew they existed. I have never seen them in person. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get them and make some rings for anybody who is interested in a Tiger Lily 1901 spoon ring from demitasse. I'm so excited. Okay. Here's another little surprise. Some more Hildesheimer Rose. This is a pastry fork. Pastry forks have that 3 prongs. Sometimes they're 4, but they have that wider prong. Now, these will be offered in rings. And the prongs have been turned into the ornaments. There will be so many more ornaments that I'm not even showing today. But these ornaments will be $7. I have multiples. I'm also going to be selling my glass, pressed glass. There's a seam, so I think this is pressed glass. And the flower frog. I'll be offering that up. Okay, let's do some small sun catchers. This is the friend mail. This was the miniature watering can sun catcher. 17 inches long. And then the baskets. Sun catchers. These have that beautiful rose. Turn those into sun catchers. This ornament will be coming up. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so here is the aluminum. Okay, and as I was looking up a lot of things, that was another thing I was doing while creating, was I tagged everything. The only thing I have to do is put the price on there. And like I said, I have found I price more consistently and lower if I do it all at one time. If I make something and I'm immediately in love with it, I tend to tack on a couple dollars, and then later I change my mind. So we'll just skip that step. This is Bakelite, a Bakelite knob and a Bakelite handle, y'all. Which was what I found out. It is from England. It's marked with its number. All that stuff is marked on here. So, and it's a 3-strander. Bakelite. I've probably had Bakelite before, but I absolutely didn't know how to, I didn't know what it was. Okay, so this is the, oh, and what I was going to tell you that I found out is that the size of these teapots that I say is my favorite, they're called single serve or 1-person teapots. So, this is the one that is ironstone from England. I did 3 strands, kind of your Victorian pink and burgundy, and there is gold on this. Now, notice I have stuffed this with bubble wrap in preparation for shipping. The lid, if someone claims this, they will get the choice as if they want me to permanently glue the lid on, which if you don't have it glued on, you can't hang it this way. This needs to be permanently glued on. But what you will get to, maybe you don't want bubble wrap in there, but for shipping safety, I would want the bubble wrap to be in there. You'll never know it's in there because the lid will be permanently glued on at some point. Okay, we have Mrs. Claus. I added snowflakes to her. Then here is the Cardinal Bell sun catcher. I left the original dinger in there. And we have Mr. Claus sun catcher. Again, snowflakes. See the sun, you guys can see the iridescence on these in the sunshine. Okay, here is a snowman. This came as a set last year, and both sold, and I hunted down another set so that someone's heart would not be broken, who's a treasure to me. And here is the mate. There is a little chippy right there, but here is the mate to the ones that were sold last year. Snowflakes, they look so pretty in there. Now we have this teapot. Again, it's that single serve size, and this is the one that was featured in a short video. I added the teacups. If you don't want the teacups, I can remove them. I'll replace them with the Ask for crystals. But you have 4 strands, 2 strands with your Ask fors, and the other 2 terminate in the cups. Sorry about the motion, but here's the tray and the 2 other cups. I'm going to offer those up. Those cups could be ornaments on a tree. Okay, then we have the Henriksen Imports frog shakers, 2 strands. And I know a lot of people said how adorable they are. Yes, these are absolutely adorable. I have to say, they might just be my favorite shakers that I have ever found. There are some wonderful shakers out there. I just haven't been able to find them. They are vintage, and I just couldn't see any chips or cracks of any kind. There might be a little crazing, but all of the things are sold as is. I don't ever, I don't want to ever say they're perfect, but these are so adorable. Okay, but I am going to warn you, I purchased these from the case. So, and we all know that when things are in a case, they're marked quite a bit higher. These will be priced accordingly. And I could not pass them up. It was for the kids. They're adorable. And if you don't see the value, it's really okay. I can always take them to in-person markets. But I just wanted to warn you, they won't be my normal, like these shakers. I've already marked them because I don't change the price. These shakers are $16. The shakers, the 2-strand shakers, I try to keep those at a $16 price. I think what I'm going to do is just add exactly the difference that I paid to get the frogs. I won't do a percentage up, just an exact dollar amount. I'm not making any more, but I really wanted to have them. Anyway, enough of that. This pumpkin, 25 inches. I love this color. It has like a metal leaf up here. And there was a way for me to attach 3 strands. Now these flowers are one-sided. Okay, we've got this beautiful blue, a red, yellow. This is great for autumn. I'd take this all the way through Thanksgiving. If you don't want the flowers, I am happy to remove the flowers and replace them with more of these AB glass beads. But I thought it was so colorful. Okay, then I cannot remember if I have shown this before. I also just absolutely fell in love with this kitty cat. Now, at first I thought this was a teapot. And when I researched, they're calling it a creamer, I think because kitty cats like cream and milk. It's about the size as a single 1-person coffee pot or a very large creamer. Adorable. We've got the 3 strands coming out of his paw that's raised up. This head has been permanently attached. And these flowers, look at how mid-century those are. Okay, Japan, 1950. Yeah, I was right, mid-century style on those flowers. I remember that from my grandma's decor. Okay, so then the butterfly. Let's see, I'll give you a measurement on this butterfly. It's 17.5 inches wide, 24 inches long, but that length includes the way I'm hanging it. Okay, I'm going to kind of stand back. You got 4 of the asphors. I kind of attached some more sparkle. I just see this hanging in a window, or if you have a covered, protected type porch, the sun will hit through all of those crystals. I wasn't 100% sold on this one until I've been walking by it all morning, and I'm like, yeah, no, I like this. I like it. I like it. But I can mix it up. Maybe you don't, maybe you just want it really long. I don't know. I'm sold on it now though. Okay, I'm going to move the camera. Well, I'm going to pause it while I move. Okay, here is a surprise. I did do a standalone video showing what I did with this, so it'll make more sense later on. This was a vintage 1950s Raymond silver plate. I've always called these tidbit trays. It's from Japan. From this handle to the bottom crystal, 9.5 inches. I did like a step-by-step on how I repurposed this, because this has been turned upside down. Originally, this handle was attached here, and this was like a shallow tray, a shallow basket, or like a tray. Beautiful pierced work. I've cleaned it thoroughly. I left the tarnish, but this up here was ugly. You know how we have ugly cry? This was an ugly tarnish where it was like one spot was completely black and then another spot was completely not, and it was ugly tarnish. So I lightly buffed it. It's still a beautiful color, and it will continue to tarnish. Now these were the feet. Now I've hung a necklace here you could use this as a jewelry display. I've hung an angel. You could hang ornaments here. Could you imagine this with angels or crosses all the way around? Or I hung an earring. But the way I'm going to be selling this, it's easier to take these off and put them on. Sorry about the shaky camera. Is like this. And I'm not sure when I'm going to release that video of me step by step. It's not a short video, it's a full step-by-step video of me doing this. It might be after the sale, because I'm really asking you guys to watch a lot of things lately. Okay, let's see. What else was I going to show? I'm going to pause and move to the tree. Okay, so here is like a decorating idea where I've taken a silver-plated, double-handled container, and this tree fit in here perfectly. The lid is back there. Now, the container is not for sale. I bought that from another YouTube seller, and I paid a lot because I just had to have it. But I'm going to be bringing more Christmas decor, more trees. I have smaller vessels for the trees to give you guys an idea. I also made, there's going to be several stops and starts because for some reason my finger is causing this to stop. I'm sorry. I'll get better at it. These ornaments, now these are hot glued on, faux pine cones, faux greenery, faux snow. I added a snowflake and a bell. There's no two exactly alike. I don't know if you guys are going to like anything like this, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and then one where I put a little, a baby fork I turned into a deer and glued him on there. So I'll just bring them. We'll see what you guys think of them. I'm not too worried about it. I am going to go ahead and upload this video today. It is Monday. I am gonna want to do a live. It's going to be a test, me testing that if my laptop can keep up with a live sale, or is it going to glitch? I really don't know, because the one I'm currently using is not as powerful, whatever the correct technical term is as my original one. So I am going to do a test live, and I'll be showing, as part of my test, I'll be showing some more Christmas decor that I'm going to be bringing, and I will also do a chat. And then, like I normally do, a preview on Thursday. I haven't even come close to showing you everything, and then the sale will be Friday. Okay, I'm going to go put all these little clips together. I hope that you enjoyed this format video half as much as I enjoyed planning it, talking to you, and then making the things and showing you instantly what I did with them. I do want to do more of the thrifting hauls, instant upcycle videos in the future. Not every week. I'm thinking maybe even every other week. But I had so much fun. My scrambled brains feel healed. The creativity, I feel back to normal. Okay, so please leave your comments and the thumbs up. Any questions, any comments, please leave those down below. And then if you can make it to the live, that's going to be a test. Fantastic. I would love to see you. I understand that you may not be able to stay the whole time. I will just show some different things. All right, y'all. I love you very much. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you soon.